So I've been training with Joe since about 2019. I first signed up with Joe because I signed up for a stupid race that was 320 kilometres long and I had no idea how to train for it. And basically I've been hooked ever since. So I love the routine, the strength has been amazing. I used to finish a race and then I'd be sore for like 3 or 4 days, kind of couldn't walk. Now, you just feel great the next day. Your recovery, you can walk, you can move. I feel confident now when I sign up for more and more challenges. Last year, I did my first 100-mile race, just knowing that I've got a structure in place and regular strength training just gives me the confidence to know I can tackle everything without being injured.
Yeah, so I started with Aspire2 at the beginning of 2023, and I'm currently training for the UTA 50 in the Blue Mountains, coming up in a couple of weeks. Joe's strength and run training has completely transformed and taken my endurance running to the next level, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone that's looking to get fit or that's training for a big race. Yeah. Some workouts you just feel like you're flat, but this one you feel invigorated, you're ready for the day, especially when you're on Joe's running and strength program. You feel way more confident for the trails, you feel way more confident and prepared for the week ahead, if that makes sense. So instead of just going, all in and dripping, which is great in some formats, but with Joe, especially when you're on a running program, she tailors it so that it fits in with the endurance running, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tim, and I've been doing the strength training for about 2.5 years with Joe. I find it really great for basically any activity that I'm doing, whether it's whitewater kayaking, whether it's cross-country skiing, mountain biking, long-distance running. It just helps out stopping injuries and keeping me fit and able to do those and keep going, really. I find that I'm just stronger when I'm running specifically, and even doing things around the house, in the garden and with the kids, that I just have that strength, and it keeps me going and stops me getting injured, really.
I've been training with Jo since she started about 5 years ago, and that's been sort of on and off. I've basically sort of trained with her with my longer races and found that the strength training has got me through to 100 Ks. So you definitely feel it when you're going up the hills. When you haven't been training, you seem to just run out of gas halfway. So I couldn't recommend it highly enough.
I've been coming to strength class since November 2022. So I've been a runner for a long time. I run ultras, and I just wanted to support my running with some strength because, when you get older, sort of you need to, injury prone and things like that. So I've joined a session with Jo twice a week, and it really makes my body feel much stronger. I can run better, injury free, and it's been really good, and as well hanging out with the people here who also do lots of running and ultras. It's a great community, sharing tips and stories together. It's been really a good journey for me.
So I've been coming to these classes for about a year now. I've do quite a bit of trail running and have been running for quite a while, and strength training was one of those things I knew I needed to do. I tried it occasionally on my own at home, but lacked the motivation and the skills to do it. Since coming to Joe's classes, doing it in a group environment twice a week, really found that actually motivated to do it, to come away from each session thinking actually I'm really glad I did that and feel the benefits for it. Some of those benefits, particularly during COVID, working from home, wasn't moving very much and actually started getting really sore sitting at a desk all day. And actually, after doing these classes, wasn't feeling that anymore, I think, and so that was a big contributor to that. And also found in my trail running, particularly for those longer events, towards the end of the race, I wasn't getting as sore or as tired in the main muscles, and I think the strength training were a big components of that.
Okay, I've been coming to strength training for about 2 years. I'm not a runner, but I feel that I need to incorporate some really good strength classes into my routine. So 2 days a week really gets that job done for me. I've found that I'm a lot stronger, so I also do cardio at the gym, and find that by coming to strength training with Jo twice a week has really improved the other activities that I do as well. I also get motivated by the people that are the runners in the group, hearing a lot of what they've been doing and how they fit their routines into their week. So as a busy full-time working mum, it's good to get these 2 days of structured exercise and knowing that I'm getting my strength training in, but also getting some motivation and some tips from some of the others that are doing a bit more of that long distance running and trek training.
Hi, I've been coming to Joe's Aspire2 fitness training for about 2 to 3 years now. Really enjoyed it. Definitely seen the progress in terms of fitness and core strength over the years. Actually noticed it when I don't come for a while and the impact that it has. So it's worth building up and being consistent, which is a message Joe is very keen on giving to class. Over the years I've noticed it with my mountain biking. My mate's even commenting on how I'm able to kind of have a bit more strength as I, for example, going down Stradbroke or Stromlo. It's helped me just stay the course.
Hi, my name's Warren. I've been doing strength training for about 5 years now, pretty much since when Joe started. And yeah, I do a lot of long distance races, so I find it really helps with endurance. And when things are getting tough in the late part of the races, it's always find that having done the strength work gives me just that bit extra to get to the end and still feel all right and keep going when I don't. Normally I probably wouldn't get as far as I do, so I think that's what the strength training does for me. And I also enjoy all the people I meet and all the good company. And yeah, she does a really good job. So, and I'll keep doing it as long as I can.
Okay, yeah, I've been coming classes for probably over 3 years now. I'm a trail runner. I did the Ultra Trail Australia 100k and I trained myself, and I got injured a lot during the training. I did well on the day, but then I said, right, I'm going to do it again next year. And I think I'd already started Joe's training, the strength trainings, and I took Joe on to be my coach for 2020. Obviously UTA didn't happen because of COVID, but I did do the Wood 100, and the training was really good. I didn't get injured at all. She takes you back right to the beginning. You slow, take it easy, and then build it up. And then the race was great. Yeah. So I think her coaching really works. And even if you find it, some people might find it frustrating at the beginning because she does take you right back. But that's the way she does it, and it works. Yeah, no injuries during that year at all. And I've since done my own again, and yes, I've got the 50 this year. Didn't have time to do any proper training, and yeah, I've got a bit of an injury again. So I would definitely say that if you want to do ultra running, then Joe's your coach, because she will get you through it, knows exactly what she's doing, and builds you up so that on the day you just fly through it. It's great. Yeah. And the strength training certainly works. I can remember doing some stairs in the Blue Mountains. We'd been concentrating on glutes, and she was talking about how to use them, and I was going up the stairs and it was just tiring, and then I switched position to use my glutes and just flew up the stairs. It was amazing. So yeah, no, Joe's she knows what she's doing. She's done the training herself. She's been through everything, and even if you're not a runner, it's strength training. It keeps you fit. That's what it's all about. And if you can do that for the rest of your life, you'll be doing it into your hundreds. Yeah.